Hello. So, acclimatisation, proper acclimatisation, day one, part two. So, I'm currently sat in a riverbed. Hopefully there's nothing dramatic happening at the top, which results in a whole lot of water flowing downhill. That would be slightly scary, but anyway. But actually it's taken me slightly off the road, which was quite nice. Bearing in mind that the national pastime here, amongst other things, is beeping your horn. Now, in fairness, because there are a lot of switchbacks, etc. on this, then actually it's good sense to do that so that everyone knows where they are, blah 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 blah. But if you're right up against it, the stupid human out on the road, with that constantly going in your ear, I think someone told me last night that they spent about a couple of weeks afterwards, when they were home, sort of like just hearing horns all the time, and I can get that already. But anyway, not to worry. So what have I done today? So I've gone from about 3,500 meters to 4,000 meters. So for those of you who like your sort of comparators, etc., that's 4 times the height of Scafell Pike, which is nice. And that took about sort of 10.5k to get here, and did that in about 2 hours. So give or take, that's about it's probably slightly under what I would need to do for the equivalent on the other side, which is where we come up and then we come down this bit down to Ley during the race. So but that was all relatively comfortable. I'm trying to keep it to as low a pulse rate as I can, as is sensible. So I think the maximum I've been up to is about 120 at the moment. So you might argue that I'm not really working at the moment, for those of you who you know, want to criticise me for being lazy. But yeah, so but actually, I mean, part of the traffic, so let's not worry about it. It's actually, I have to say, so congratulations India, so it's their national day today. So there's a lot of people out and about with flags and etc., and I think there's whole groups of people going up on motorbikes to celebrate the fact that it's India Day and all those kind of things. So but you know, but all very friendly, etc., so it's nothing to worry about. But yeah, but it's nice. So notwithstanding those horns that you can hear in the background, so it's one of those wonderful things, and I'll give you a panorama kind of thing in a second, but sort of where your own insignificance is sort of driven home to you, really. And bear in mind that these are not the big mountains. So these are, you know, these are pretty substantial, but they're not your Everest, etc. So so this is my view at the moment. Anyway, let me flip that down so I can see what you're seeing. Yeah, so there I am at the moment. So just the other side there, I think you can you see some green? Yeah. So just the other side of this watercourse, sort of over the road over the river, stream, whatever. Then just the other side of that is Gangleys, which was the target for today. And then it sort of veers round to then head back down to Ley. And you may just, actually, I don't know if I do that, you might just be able to see the top of the Shanti Stupa, which is Stupa even. So that's just above where the hotel is. So yeah, so but all good so far. Feels so much better than I did 2 days ago, or 1.5 days into that night, where quite frankly it was awful. And it's one of the, and everyone says that sort of altitude creeps up on you. Well, that crept up on me and then slaps you around the chops with a big wet fish, and then uses a sledgehammer to drive that home. So not nice, but I suppose having gone through that, then I know what it can feel like. So and you never know, I might have the same issues tonight, really, in the context of having gone up a bit higher today. and the body sort of needing to adapt, adjust, etc. to that. So we will only know tonight/tomorrow morning whether or not this was a good or a bad idea in terms of sort of what I'm planning to do for the race in 8 days, I think it is now, time. Anyway, that's enough of me warbling. Maybe take you up Shanty Stupa steamer today. Let's see. Just depends how I feel when I get back down there, or otherwise I shall speak to you tomorrow. Bye bye.